Okay, I'm going to reshoot my Queen's Review show. Now, it's only 4 episodes in. I figure, okay, well, I think an episode comes on tonight. If I'm not mistaken, it comes on Tuesdays at 9 on ABC. I might switch up how many I do, but for now, ever since the last episode, which it was very great, very strong plot in that one, so that's why I decided to go ahead and make a review video. Now, from beginning, I'm going to try my best to do no spoilers, just in case no one's watched it yet, just in case people want to binge on it, but I am going to speak on my personal opinions, things I like, things I dislike in the show. I'm going to try my best to keep it neat, because sometimes I can go all over the place. But the whole synopsis of the show is basically 4 over 40 artists come back together after a young artist samples their music and they decide to go on a tour. So far, in the beginning, the first episode was a little music-y for me, in which it is described as a musical show, kind of like a Glee, kind of like a, what else is another show that just breaks out into music? For lack of a better, of any other example, Glee. It's kind of like a Glee, but with rap, and mostly with rap, but still. It was a little songy for me in the beginning. I'm not too crazy about listening to stuff over and over and over and over again, but it's not a horrible song, Nasty Girl. It's okay. It does fit the timeline. They did a good job with that, whoever came up with the idea of making that song. And the video was amazing. That was real cool that they did that and added that element into the show, showing the actual video and doing a whole before and after. I do like that because it makes clarity within the show. There's no confusion. I love cutaways that explain what's going on in that moment. So I'm okay with the cutaways. I'm okay with the flashbacks. Now, basically all 4 women, as we all do, we all grow up, we all separate, we all have our own adventures. Notorious character, Jill the Thrill, she had a, she's going to be known as a character that comes out, and I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to chop up that part. That was in the first episode. Spoiler alert, but still, it was in the first episode, but still, she comes out, and then she starts to have a lot of challenges in her life. Now, the only thing I don't like about this part of Jill the Thrill's story is that she's not just coming out. She also had a past of substance abuse, and I feel like hopefully, the story won't hold on to her homosexuality, her sexual preferences, or whatever, and speak on the opioid crisis / her recovery / her even her downfalls, all that, accumulate that into the story as well. She doesn't have any children, which is a great factor for what she has going on. She was a married woman. Her life was just going in a completely different direction than rap music and all that stuff. So she had a issue within herself to go back on tour with the women, but she decided to anyway. I'm gonna say E for last because she's my favorite. Second, Brandy. Her character is Naomi. I'm reading off of something, and because I don't remember the names. Probably next season I'll have the names down pat, but for right now I ain't got the names down pat. Brandy is explicit lyrics. Cool. It would have been cooler if she would have been the singer in the group instead of a rapper. Would have been way cooler if she was a singer in the group instead of a rapper, because she's trying to pursue her singing career. Now, in the beginning, she was mostly it was just a rap, what do they call it? Quartet. They were a rap quartet. Everyone was a rapper, so that's what she was doing. But she can sing as well. This is much better. I don't know why I didn't put the phone way up here. That was a weird angle. But anywho, she's trying to establish herself as a singer now instead of a rapper, but also has the group still in her back pocket, basically, to come up and get herself together and handle her business that she needs to handle. So she looks at that as her primary source of income, because she wasn't doing well as a singer because people wanted to just hear explicit lyrics. Yeah, being her rap persona. Brady has a daughter, and she doesn't spend a lot of time with her, or she hadn't spent a lot of time with her because she was pursuing her career. Now, as far as that storyline, I kind of get it, kind of don't get it. I've never been a celebrity. Excuse me. I've never been a celebrity before, but I have been in a situation where sometimes you do have to do what's best for your children and let them be with someone who is way more stable, mentally, physically, financially than you, so you can get yourself together, so you can have that actual bond with a child. Now, a split story with explicit lyrics is that she doesn't know who her daughter's father is. I don't feel like that's as important. That's a factor of one of the things that I don't like about the show. It's really not that important who her child's father is. It's more important about her being comfortable with being in her daughter's life now. Valeria. Now, Valeria. I don't like the character of Valeria. I do not like that character. For one, she comes out the gate in the beginning, not the beginning episode, but in the beginning of the group starting. Y'all need me to pop. Y'all need me. I'm the factor to get this group popping. I'm me. She is of Puerto Rican descent in the show. I'm not sure where her descent is in real life. I don't care. But on the show, she's Puerto Rican. I do not like the fact that whoever wrote the show / her character thinks that a group of black women need a Puerto Rican to pop, to be famous, to carry it all because of her looks, basically because she's not a writer. This is shown in the show, and she's not really that great of a performer from the beginning to now. She's the lesser of all of them, but apparently someone thought that she would make the group pop because of her look. I don't like that factor at all. Now, I hope y'all caught this little thing, and maybe I can comment and say a little something about it at the bottom. If you've already watched it, of course, maybe a little spoiler alert, but I'm going to say 2 clues. I'm going to say Valeria and hair. If you understand what I'm saying, hair, Valeria, and hair, if you saw what I saw, comment below and let's talk about it, because I have a theory, and I would love to know your theory. Is that all about Valeria? she was basically an outcast in her family. I believe her mother gave her away, and that's kind of her and Brandy's little, well, not Brandy, but Explicit Lyrics little tiff that they have with each other. I feel like Valeria feels like Brandy should have done more and can do more for her daughter, opposing to the fact that Brandy not feeling like she's adequate to do anything / be there for her daughter. I think that's about it with her for right now. I'm not going to speak on. I'm trying my best not to do any spoilers. To Eve, so happy to see her back on sitcoms. She is a great actor. I must say she's acting a little bit too hard in the show. She's acting like a movie. She's acting like she's in a movie in a show. So like, really not just her, all of them. All of the characters in the show are acting as if they're in a movie. Tone it down. Like sitcoms back and forths should be a little bit more relaxed than movie back and forths, because movies are considered theater. That's it. You have to really show your chops. But in a TV show setting, especially when it's a family show and things of that sort, you got to kind of ease down a little bit so it seems more personal and more natural instead of lines. I got your lines. Okay, that's my tidbit with that part. That's another thing that I don't like about the show. It's a little bit too movie-y for me. I look at it like this. It would have made a great movie. Now, if they'd take this and keep everything exactly the same way and make it a movie, perfect. I wouldn't say change a thing. But as far as this being a sitcom and it's on television, it's supposed to be a family show, tone down the acting just a little bit. Now, to Eve's character. Number one to get off my list before I forget, because I've recorded a video about Queens twice and effed them up. So this time I'm going to try my best to get it square. Eve's character, Professor Sex, should have been called Professor X. Professor Sex is a dumbass name, even for the 90s. I really don't think anybody would have ever named themselves Professor X, and also Explicit Lyrics. I don't think anyone would have named themselves that. Jill the Thrill, that sounds like a 90s name. Valeria, she didn't even try. She's just, called Butter Pecan. No one would call themselves. Don't nobody do that shit. Anyway, that's just a descriptive term that they used in the 90s. Yeah, I know they used it, but it's just a descriptive term. Oh, she a Butter Pecan chick. And by the way, Butter Pecan is not supposed to be for Spanish women. They're supposed to be the red bones, and we're supposed to be the Butter Pecans, the light-skinned dark black women. But anyway, Professor X's name is stupid. I mean, see, Professor X, it just flows out. I do that every time I talk about this shit. That should have been her name. Should have been Professor X, and she should have been like the pro-black rapper in the group. She should have been like the Professor Griff. See, like it's just they dropped the ball on that one. She coulda, shoulda, woulda been the black, like blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. That should have been Eve's character. She would have did that so perfectly, and it would have added a comical. Not saying that black supremacy and black love and black and all that stuff is comical. Not saying that, but it would have added a comical like being too black, like them Pan-Africans and stuff. Now that I'm on the outside looking in, it is a little bit comical. But she could have been about her shit, and she could have been rapping positively / a little nasty. You know what I'm saying? It could have worked. It could have worked. But anyway, her name could have been like Zenobia or some shit. Something to start with an X. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But they could have did that a little bit better. Now her character. Her character is the only one that got married. The only one that well, no, I can't say the only one that had children, but multiple children. Basically living a completely mirrored image life than what she used to live. She's a housewife. She doesn't curse anymore, drinking, party, and all that stuff. She don't do all that anymore because she's a mom. And she goes through something with her husband. And now she has to figure out if she wants to forgive him and all this, that, and the third. Now, Eve is a go-getter in this show. She's like, I'm here. I want to get my money. Let's do this. Even though she's nervous, even though she's this or that or that or that. Certain things happen where they have to stop concerts and all this, that, and the third. I'm trying not to spoil it, but Eve is ready to go get it. And I like that part about her character. Now, the only thing, what can I say I don't like about her character? Let's not be biased because you're an Eve fan. What don't I like about her character besides her name? So far, I can't find fault in Eve. Coincidence? I think not. But right now, her character, I can't find any flaws in her. Favorite scenes. Do I have any favorite scenes? Besides the music video, I just love seeing them all together. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been great. Also, ooh, that would have been cool too if Brandy and Notori were the lyricists, like they actually sung, and Eve was the rapper, and it just didn't have Valeria in there at all. That would have been dope as hell. Anyway, so many possibilities, but I did say I was gonna try not to make this long. There's an episode that comes on tonight. Maybe we can all watch together, or you know, something. Let me know what y'all think. What we should do about this whole Queens thing, because I like it. I like the name of it. Like, songs. They do have a lot of songs in the show, which I'm not too crazy about, but I get it. There's one song that they had on their third episode that I actually like. And whenever it comes out or whatever and it's syndicated, because I'm sure it's coming, I'm going to get that as my ringtone. Can't remember what it is now because I literally just watched it 2 days ago. But it's a cool song. It bops. I like that. I don't like that they have non-rappers rapping because it shows that they're not rappers. Valeria, she's not a rapper. She's whoever she is in real life. She's never been a rapper. I feel like they should. Angie Martinez, she raps. And she acts. And she's a good actress. They could have used Angie, you know. Let me see any other Puerto Ricans. It would have been dope, even though I know Jennifer Lopez wouldn't have ever done it, but it would have been dope if Jennifer Lopez at least tried, because you can't sing, so try rapping. You know, it would have been nice to have a good actress in the show. But yeah, like I said, let me try to keep this short. Comment, like, subscribe, share if you want, if you like, whatever. And I guess I'll see y'all later on. Peace.